The workhorse of the garden, the digging spade is often a gardener's most cherished tool. Wider than a border spade and with a straight, flat blade, a digging spade is designed to slice through soil and roots and to move and turn the earth. There is a huge range of digging spades on the market, from supermarket and budget brands to specialist forgers who've been making spades for generations. They vary vastly in price, materials and design, but choosing the right spade also depends on personal preference, what you're using it for and soil type, as well as your own height and build. In this buyer's guide, we take you through the key points to consider when choosing your spade. Although it's tempting to buy online, it's important to look at a range of spades in person to see how they feel and which weight and length you prefer. Heavy spades are favoured by some, as their weight helps the blade cut through the soil more easily. But if you have back problems or can only dig for short periods, look for a spade made from lighter materials like aluminium or one that is ergonomically designed. Longer, angled shafts help you bend less and take the strain off your back, but it can take a while to adjust to the unusual digging angle. Too short a shaft for your height, in particular, puts extra strain on the back. Made from stainless steel or carbon, the right blade depends on your soil type and the job you're doing. Stainless steel blades are shiny and cut cleanly through soil, particularly clay, so if you're digging over heavy ground, look for one of these. They're also easy to clean and won't rust, but they're heavy, so are not ideal for the less able gardener, and they're always welded onto the socket, which creates a weak spot vulnerable to breaking under pressure. Carbon steel blades are a little lighter and tougher and can be solid forged, where the blade and socket are made from one continuous piece of metal, so there's less chance of snapping. They can rust after a while, so will need care, but if looked after, should last forever. Spade shafts can be wooden, plastic, metal or fiberglass. Traditional wood is strong, heavy and absorbs shock and vibrations. It doesn't like the wet unless weatherproofed and can splinter, but it can usually be easily replaced. Look for FSC hardwoods, particularly ash, which is stronger than oak or beech. Metal shafts are strong, but they don't absorb shock well and can be uncomfortable in hot weather. Fiberglass and plastic are light, durable and absorb vibrations well, but can snap under pressure and are hard to replace. Handle preference often depends on what you're used to. YD handles offer good grip and versatility, but are uncomfortable for small or larger hands. A T-grip is suitable for all hand sizes and good for applying force to the spade, but they can feel flimsy if you're not used to the shape. Traditional wooden handles feel comfortable, but plastic handles are also popular. Look for ones with added grip that feel less slippery in the wet. Foot treads on the top of the blade are designed to make heavy digging easier. They allow you to apply extra force and protect the soles of your boots, which can split after repeated pressure on a sharp blade edge. Look for wide treads and treads with ridges or grips that will help stop your foot slipping. The socket is where the handle attaches to the blade. Look for longer sockets, which are stronger and offer better flex than shorter ones. Often attached to the shaft with rivets, check that these are sunk or flush with the handle so they don't snag uncomfortably on your hands when turning the soil. To prevent back injury and to help you dig for longer without pain, it's essential that you dig using the correct digging technique. Always hold the spade close to you to give you the most control and so you don't have to lean towards it to dig. Position one foot on the spade and then lean into the spade so that your weight levers it into the soil. To lift the soil, take the weight of the dig in your knees rather than your back by bending deeply with the knees each time. Don't fill the spade too heavily to ensure you always have control over the load, and don't twist or turn the body at the hips, but move your feet and your whole body instead. To ensure your digging spade lasts as long as possible and to help save you money in the long run, it's important to look after your spade. After use, clean soil off the blade and handle, which can cause carbon steel to rust and wood to rot. Use a stiff brush to remove it and then wash the blade with soapy water. At the end of the gardening season, give the spade a final clean and then sharpen the blade with a sharpening stone. Check the shaft and handle for any rough patches and use sandpaper to rub them down and remove any splinters. Finally, oil both the blade and the wood before hanging up your spade for the winter. Good luck choosing your spade and happy digging!